clamp. Yeah, there we go. Now it's clamped. Let's take that. Let's pull this down. Go back up to here. Pull this down. Go back up to here. Turn off the Wi-Fi. We're here. We're here. I'm gonna sit that there. Oh, and we're off. Someone's popped in to say hello and they've disappeared again. I really need to get this properly set up now. How should we do this? I think we shall finish setting this up using the plunge saw, I think. Three people, who have we got in the building tonight? 5 minutes, not 5 minutes, 2 minutes guys. I'm going to set up and use this track, and I'm going to just put it down somewhere. There it is. I'm going to be installing this. 2 minutes guys. Damn, it is hot in here tonight. I'm going to use this portable hoover. Love this little hoover. I'm going to clean up the table. Got 6 people and no one's in chat. Get involved in the chat, guys. We're going to clean this table up quickly. Definitely a tree grow. Trees growing, keep me in business, mate. This down here. Let's see if I can place you guys somewhere better. Let's lift this up. Let's lose that one. We'll sit you guys in here. Love from, is that an Australian flag? I think that is. Like the name. Mad Mike. Like in the name. It's looking good. Question. Will that go over? Oh, look at that, made for it. Absolutely made for it. Oh man, that's not good, is it? That's not good at all. Let's turn that extraction off. Set up how deep I need to go first. Take this off. Let's actually. I think that's looking good. Evening YouTube user, hope you're well, man. Hope everyone is well. Definitely. Tonight's mission is to sync this profile. It's going to go that's the face. This profile into here. So far it's looking pretty good. So next, no mate, no van until end of next week probably. So I'm all home alone, all week. I'm done with that tape. That can go over there. This can come in. Can't it? My week so far has been very boring and very housebound. tool I'm using is a cordless router. 96 people here and only 4 likes. Smash that like button, guys. I have a feeling this has slipped massively. I think this cutter has seen better days, so that's going to go in the bin. Where's the new one? Put the new one somewhere. There's the new one. Out with the old, in with the new. Not the same size, but for what we're trying to achieve, we are all good, hopefully. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, hopefully. How is everyone tonight? Evening, Cart? Why don't I buy a question mark from Michael? What do you want me to buy, Michael? What do you think I should be purchasing? If you guys would like to see me do something, drop your comments and smash the like button, pretty please. Cart has already recommended I need to do the ice bucket challenge, so ice bucket challenge is coming up. Hope you're doing well in your tests, Michael. I hope you do very well. If you don't know, man, it's not the end of the world. I left school with nothing. Look at me. I'm from England. Give it a little test. Very tight. Get out. Put your mask on. Oh. Will it? Nah. Probably not quite. Very close. Very close. Evening, Aaron. Hope you're well, man. Yeah, I only looked up a minute ago, and yeah, I'm a bit shocked how many people have tuned in. Smash the like button, guys. I'm Charlie, and I love teaching DIY. My trade is carpentry, and as you can see here, I'm trying to branch out into joinery. So, if you want to learn something around the house, consider joining the channel. Will it fit first time? My new lean, too tight, this end. Ta-da! Would you look at that? That is the next part to trim. Safety first. It's going to be tight, but that'll do. Yeah, Michael, I'm still here. I'm gonna be here until I've got this router table set up, man. It's not easy. It's not a quick thing. Another battery gone. Nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. Smash that like button. so much dust. Then just check the depth. Oh yeah. Look at this. Lightweight. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Nice. What's everyone think? Smash that like button. Woo. Now I need to get some screws in there. See what these screws are like. These are just normal screws that I use every day on a building site. See what they're like. Made for it. Completely made for it. That is amazing. I'm super happy with that. Super happy with that. Need to do some other small adjustments. So not those ones. I need to, you see that? I need to router those. Cheers, Michael. Thank you, man. I need to router those into there. Interesting. That's going to fail on there. That's probably going to fail on there. Well, that's not very good, is it? Didn't think of that, did I, guys? Where is that router? Right here. Oh, she's warm. Yeah, that's looking good. Right, here's how we're going to do this. Pencil. Sit them on there. And simply scribe that line. In fact, you know what? I could even do this. Could possibly do this using the track saw, but don't know, I don't think I will. I'm going to attempt this for the minute. Oh mate, why did I do that? I'm only missing out on a few mil, Aaron. Yeah, vodka's the one for the straight lines. Vladimir, are you meeting with Lazensky tomorrow, man? Is that all going to go ahead? I hope you're taking vodka to the meeting, Vladimir. Oh, I don't know why I'm getting screws out yet. I don't need screws for this other side just yet. We'll grab two anyway. Oh, the last side, guys, the last side. piece, it's going to be... Where is that last piece? How have I lost that last piece? Oh, is it on the... No, it's not on there. Well, that's got to be somewhere. There it is. Where's the router? There it is. Meeting cancelled, I'm drinking tonight. I like that answer. Smash that like button if you like Vladimir's answer to that. I don't support war whatsoever, and I hope, well, I wish no one was getting hurt, but I love a bit of sarcasm. I love a bit of sarcasm. Yes, exactly, Vladimir. 57 people should be putting their thumb up to support the stop of the war in Ukraine and in India. Don't like any war. The best war is the one that can be avoided. Well then, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think to the new DIY router table? I hope you guys love it. I plan to do lots of things on this. Lots and lots. Come with me and check it out, guys. So currently, last night, I don't know if you guys probably can't see that profile. It's basically the reverse profile of this. I've been using this, and that makes awesome details like this. Bosh. So I think, is it this one? Yeah, that one there. That one there runs through there like that. And then that then goes together like that. And then we can get the thin hardboard down there, and we could start making shaker doors. Shout out to Lewis, LTW Carpentry, for the recommendations on these. These are awesome cutters. We're also going to experiment with this. So the idea with this is I should be able to make 45-degree angles. I'm not sure how that works, but yeah, somehow I'm going to have to look at how that works. We're going to try that in another video. Might test that out tomorrow, unless... Shall I try it tonight, guys? Smash that like button if you want me to try and test doing a 45-degree mitre with this. I can't see how that'll 45. I'm kind of interested. 15 likes and there's 120 people in here nearly. Everyone smash the like button and I'll change this. Until there's like 200 likes. No, Cart. I have no idea what I've done, mate. But thank you everyone for joining. If we can get 100 likes in the next 5 minutes, I'll change this cutter and we'll continue making something. So pretty please, smash the like button. Yo, Virtual Baker. Everyone say hi to Virtual Baker. Hope you're well, man. We've also got this chat. So this will allow me to like rebate panels. So I can set up profiles like this. And then the inner panel, I should then be able to rebate like that. So I can do it flat, like that, with that kind of chamfer. Evening, Sam. And another thing we can do now is rounded profiles to do the center panel, rather than just having a flat panel. I'm yet to test all of this out. I have no idea how this is going to work. Figure it out in my brain, but I am determined to figure it out. But there we go. I think that is pretty much this redneck hillbilly Temu wish.com crazy kind of build. I can see a load of love hearts going off in the bottom. Guys, instead of the love hearts, smash the like button. If you smash the like button, I'm going to change this and we're going to try and build something else tonight. Back in 2 minutes. 1 minute probably, actually. Cart, you knew what I was about to do. But just for you, Cart. This is like, probably like 17, 18 degrees. I'm not sure what the temperature is at the moment. This is what the sunset looks like at the moment, Cart. Oh look, check out the games room. Man, it is hot up here. You ready, Carp? Bosh. The camera doesn't do this justice, Carp, honestly. That is what? Luke 90, yeah, man. Joinery is not my thing. Like, I'm a chippy, so like I kind of understand everything. But I'm definitely not a joiner. I'm trying to branch out into doing a bit more joinery. And awesome, Michael. Enjoy the car meet, man. Yeah, Luke, can't lie. Couldn't afford the full-on Axminster router table, so we rednecked this up, man. It's 2 layers of ply to try and keep this really flat, and then I just brought all the fence and guide rail. And shout out to Mars Ice Cream. 18 likes. Don't know why I'm zeroing it to that, but yeah, I feel like zeroing it to that. The 7 AM chippy noise. No one else makes this noise, but at 7 AM on a building site, all chippies across the world get hold of one of these. And it's like, fully expecting someone to clip that. Okay guys, let's do the tornado twister. How's Ollie? Hope you're keeping busy, man. I'm sure Mick, the boss, is keeping you well and truly busy, mate. I've lost my Rapaka Rabam, Ollie. Sweet as, Ollie, sweet as. My van's gearbox is gone. Well, the gearbox hasn't, the clutch, like the pressure plate is gone. But when I purchased the van, it had a noisy gearbox. And Liam and my mates at the garage said, you need to get that sorted, Charlie. They've been telling me for the last only 21,000 miles. And yeah, 2.5 years later, the clutch is gone. The gearbox ain't even broken. The clutch is gone. So yeah, while we're doing a clutch, you might as well fix everything else, basically. No point doing things by halves. If you're going to do it proper. Do it all out. Yeah, man. Like, luckily, me and Liam are, I love that, man. Me and Liam are good. We do no end for each other. But if we wasn't, man, would it be expensive. How many likes have we got? We've only got 18 likes and we've only got 58 people. Yeah, mate, Liam is solid. And he's also a legend, a real nice bloke. Super, what's the word? Super humble. Cheers, Cart. Yeah, man, if anyone wants to, click on the more above this channel. Check out the Discord, check out the second channel. Everything is free. The only thing that members get is early access. We've not seen Mark cook in a little while. I hope Mark's all right. And I ain't heard much from Aaron tonight. Normally Aaron and Robbo and Cart, you guys are, oh, here we go, Ollie. Here we go, Virtual Baker. We've got something for you, man. I know you probably can't find the time to get on, but if you do on a Friday night, there you go, man. Yeah, 100% Luke. I've never ever stuck strips on. I'll show you this, Luke. I've never ever done that, and I never ever will do that. It makes the door so heavy, and then they open and close 3 or 4 times, and then, yeah, they just twist on the hinges. I'll show you this. So I have these. I better not. I've got to talk over this, because if I don't talk over this, I'm probably going to get a copyright strike. But yeah, I've got all of these. And yeah, I definitely intend to upgrading. Oh no, we've got a light out, guys. Look at that. Now how are the helicopters going to land? That is, never mind the Buzzcocks, I believe. Amy watches, I won't call it trash TV, but she doesn't exactly watch anything educational or interesting. She watches a lot of garbage, in my opinion. Only in my opinion. Some people might, I mean, never mind the Buzzcocks is pretty cool, to be fair to it. 19 likes. Right, let's show everyone the sign. Bye, Michael. Cringe. Yeah, cringe is like off-putting. Cringy, or someone saying something cringy is like, you really like someone, you've got a lot of respect for them, they're proper nice to you, Cart, and then somebody says something and you get off put because what they said might have been like weird, funny, like in a bad way, like off-putting. That's what cringe means. You proper love learning English slang, don't you, Kat? I like it. What does everyone think to the banner? Oh, you guys probably can't read the banner. There you go. I bet you can read the banner now. But the trouble is now, if I stand over here, I can't read the comments. Got loads of little modes we can do. I mean, we can go like that, down to 10%. We can go whoop-ha, all the way up to 100%. Yeah, so I'm not sure how, like, the kind of thing I'm looking for, Kat, I think it's like a camera over here. I'll try and do this now. Yeah, there you go, Kat. Virtual Baker is on it with the words tonight. So what I'm thinking, Kat, is that unplugged? Yeah, that's unplugged. So check this out, Kat. Oh, nearly lost my charger. Look, if I could, basically I would wheel this up that end, and then, yeah, we would have something down this end, and it'd be like, yeah, someone sat here talking to someone there, and then you could have the centre camera, that camera at me or Mitch, and then another camera over there, straight on Mitch. And then maybe even a small camera Virtual Baker's going to have to come on the show. Virtual Baker is the man to come on a podcast and talk about plastering. What that man doesn't know about plastering ain't worth remembering. The chat about plastering would probably be written down on like a post-it note, and then the rest would be talking about gaming and motorbikes and stuff. But yeah, Virtual Baker is the man for plastering. Right, let's flip you guys around. Makes it up as he goes. This is the best way, Virtual Baker. That is the best way. Virtual Baker, is this a little bit cringe how I'm referring to you as Virtual Baker and not by your name? Times like this, I feel a little bit weird talking to the camera. But we're used to it, so we press forward. No cut. Until the 4th of January, YouTube, everything I've done has never, ever paid me a penny. The other month, I made £161 on here, and last month, I made 38 quid. Virtual Baker, so I got the sign off eBay, but it's actually from Etsy, and it was like £113. But it's incredible quality. And it's only 113 because the amount of letters I've got. So if you wanted like a Baker VR or OB VR or something, it'd be like, I don't know, 60 quid, if that. Man, I'm low on battery. Yeah, it's proper sick. You can just leave that set up there like that. Or, do you know what? I've lost the remote. How have I lost the remote? That's because the remote's over here. You get this cool little remote, and then that's the little receiver. It goes on like a proper like laptop power bank thing. And then, yeah, off, on, off, on. 10%, 100%. Mrs. CP Carpentry is a little camera shy. Mrs. CP Carpentry has come into the channel. Me and Mrs. CP Carpentry have been building and need to finish building let's test run on the router table, right. Yeah, me and Mrs. CP Carpentry will absolutely How many likes have we got? 19 likes. See if we can make it to 25. I'm just going to change this. Right, I'm on 38% battery. And when this runs out, it's good night, folks. Sit you there. It's a bit of a different angle, isn't it? I'm interested. I'm interested in all of it. I am most interested in seeing what this is like. How deep will that actually go? Jesus, that will probably go all the way. That is definitely worrying. This one's going to be a little, well, I think they're all going to be noisy, but this one's definitely going to be noisy. So nicely, it's 9:30. And my neighbours ain't far from the wall of this, so I'm going to do a quick test. Got these double stack fingers, so I can do like, let's do it like that. I can do it like that, so it pushes, or if I have something thicker, I can double stack. What am I going to push through? I'm going to push through. Got the last piece of some MDF. How can I get hold of that? Kind of need to reinvent how I can unload and load this. And please note, guys. Oh, Jesus. I was just about to say, please note, always unplug the machine. was switched off obviously because I've got the trigger held down at this end. I feel like this is going to make a cool little pattern, so I'm going to test this out. Just for you, Luke. So I hope you're one that's smashed that like button. Right, quick little test. Make sure everything is away. too bright, that's in the light. That's too bright, that's in the light. If I come back this way, there we go. So the way this works, for those, like Luke probably knows, but the way this works is I could freehand that. I could push that in there freehand, and there's this roller bearing at the top, so it wouldn't matter if I went in there like that or there like that. All I do is plunge to the depth of the roller bearing, and there's some, yeah, it'll make that pattern. But there we go, guys. I think a lot of things. I think that's pretty good. And then also going to just lift that up just slightly. Oh, no, I'm going to have to lift that up a lot more than that. Brilliant. Yeah, then that's going to go like that. Then, pretty much, can ditch these. So instead of double stack, I'm then going to put them in there single. One, two. One in there. Catch. Oh. Actually, that could go in there, couldn't it? These can go like this to also hold that timber in. What have I done with this other piece? Oh, this must be it. Oh, battery's done. Yeah, I'm not going to set those up now until the morning. But yeah, in the morning, guys, I'm going to look at making myself some of this architrave. Guys, thank you all for joining. Make sure you check out the rest of the channel. Pretty please smash the like button if you love this wish.com hillbilly Temu router table. And who knows, maybe I'll be live again tomorrow. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to shoot. It is now, for those of you that are not in the UK, it is now 9:41. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Bye-bye.